right, it says Isaiah chapter 11, verse 12. All right, it said, and he shall set up an ensign for the nation, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. Right, then they try to use this. They'll skip over this. The outcasts of Israel. We said, it shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah. Trying to say, oh, this is just talking about Judah, the southern kingdom. So the southern kingdom only one got scattered to the four corners of the earth. I mean, come on, man. All right. I mean, the curses throughout the Bible. All right. You go back in history, man. These niggas don't read, man, and they don't want you to read. All right. They just want to basically come a doctor, make them feel good because it feel good, it sound good, it's right. Fucking niggas, man. All right, there go right here, man. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 10, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not to us right things. Right, because these niggas, man, they don't want us to teach them the right things, man. All right, they reprobates, man. And then gonna try to correct them or we wrong. They don't know what the hell they talking about. And always be these niggas, man, that always be these reprobates, man. They don't have the Most High name, man. They talking about Yah was not complete his name, or Yahoo, Yahuwah, Yahweh, Yahweh. All right. I don't know how the hell they get ooh sound out of. All right, man. When you know Hebrew, man, you know, man. The Most High dealing with you, man. You got his name and his son name, man. And you teaching these scriptures correctly, man. The Most High dealing with you, man. Cause you got some there, they got his name. They got you got some niggas. I'm gonna backtrack that because you got niggas know the Most High name. They still ain't doing right, man. Most High gonna kill them, man. All right, but if you know the Most High name, you teach them right according to the scriptures. All right, not to your own understanding. And accept the scripture as it is. You teaching the scriptures as it is to Israel, man. The Most High dealing with you, man. All right, and you got precept upon precept to prove you that you're correct. All right, not some shit, imaginary shit you made up in your head, man. All right, Yahweh's dealing with you, man. Yahweh's our true Heavenly Father name, man, and his son name is Yahweh Shai, man. All right, you're not gonna. That's the only name you're gonna be saved, man. You're not gonna be saved under Yahuwah, all right, Ahaya, all right, any other names, man. All right. It said, prophesy us not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy this season. This be niggas like, man. They love the 2/3 of Israel, the reprobates, man. They love false doctrine, man. All right, because they hate the Most High, man. They hate Yahweh and they hate Yahweh Shai, right? And they hate all the prophets of Israel, man. Which is us, brothers in Great Millstone, Men of Valor, okay, DTA. All right, the brothers in the other camps, Salak, I forget your name. All right, but that don't mean you not important. All right, so this is not about GMS, man. This is about the righteous of Israel. All right, this is what it's about, man. The righteous men of Israel. All right, or the righteous people in Israel, man. All right. That's what it's all about, man. Rest you unrighteous demons, man. You gonna fucking die. All right. All right. Because it says in the scripture that Israel shall be like what? The sand of the sea, man. All right. Right here, Hosea 1 and 10. And I'm gonna go back to our original, but it says what? It said, "Yet the number of children of Israel shall be sand of the sea, which cannot be measured, no number, and it shall come to pass in that place." It was America. All right, said unto them, "Ye are not my people, there shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power." All right, it said, "Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be the sand of the sea." Let you know they spread apart. I'm gonna come back to scripture later. All right, it should be the sand. You know how much sand is in the sea, man? So they're telling you basically Israelites all over the world, man. All right, so we'll go back. I meant to go back here, but the Spirit led me to this verse. All right, so let's go to the curses, Deuteronomy 28. No, that's not going to that later, but this is what I was aiming for. All right, that's this. Let's see, 19. I'll go right here. All right. It says, well, Exodus 19:1 says, "The third month, when the children of Israel were gone forth out of the land of Egypt, the same day they came into the wilderness of Sinai." It said, "For they were departed from Rephidim, and will come to the desert Sinai, had pitched the wilderness where Israel camped before the mount." All right, so it's talking about all 12 tribes, man. All right, verse 3, it said, "And Moses went up into Most High, and Yahweh called him out of out of the mountain, saying, Thus shalt thou say the house of Jacob, and tell the children of Israel." All right, so he's talking to all 12 tribes, man, not just Judah, Benjamin, Levi, man. All right, talking about, they try to use that verse in Isaiah 11 talking about all the Judah gonna be dispersed, man. You crazy, man. All right, it says Exodus 19:14. "Had you seen what I did to the Egyptians, and how you bear you on the wings and brought you unto myself?" Right, Most High talking about how you deliver them, man. It said, "Now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, then you shall be a particular treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine." All right, so we superior to everybody else, man. We above them. "And you should be unto me a kingdom of priests, a holy nation. These are the words, all right, which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel." All right, so he's talking about all 12 tribes, man, not just Judah, Benjamin, Levi. All right, it said, "Moses came and called for the elders of the people and laid before their face all the words which Yahweh commanded." All right, so Moses was telling what Yahweh said. "And all the people answered together and said, All that Yahweh has spoken, we will do. And Moses returned to the words unto the people, unto Yahweh." All right, so this all 12 tribes that said that agreed with the covenant, man. All right, okay, man. Okay, so all 12 tribes agree with the covenant. All right, not just Judah, Benjamin, Levi. All right, okay. Cause who was all in Egypt, man? Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, Benjamin, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Asher. All right, all it says. I'm reading Exodus chapter 1 through Exodus chapter 1 through 5. Exodus chapter 1 verse 1 through 5. It said Exodus chapter 1 verse 5. "All the souls that came out of the loins of Jacob was 70 souls, for Joseph was already Joseph's Ephraim and Manasseh." All right, so these who came out of Egypt, these are the tribes that agree to to Yahweh's covenant. All right, his contract. All right, not just Judah, Benjamin, Levi, man. All right, you know, you guys teach madness, man. All right, so Israel, all right, is basically talking about the northern kingdom, man. All right, it says what? "And he shall come to pass that day that Yahweh shall set his head again, the second to recover the remnants of his people, which be left from Syria, from Egypt, and from Pathros, from Cush, from Elam, from Shinar, from Hamath, from the islands of the sea. And he should set up an ensign for the nation, assemble the outcasts of Israel." All right. So that's talking about the northern kingdom, man. All right. And God, all right, it said assemble the outcasts of Israel, right, man? Because they was all right. Could you read in see, Second Kings. All right. second. It's a lot for that. All right. See, Second Kings. So like I'm used to do, in other words, Second Kings 17, they was carried up out of that land, man. All right. The northern kingdom, Israel. All right. All right, so you go right here, Second Kings chapter 17, verse 1 said, in the 12th year Ahaz, the king of Judah, began Hosea the son of Eli to reign in Samaria over Israel 9 years. All right. All right, Samaria is another name for Israel, the northern kingdom. It says Second Kings chapter 17, verse 2, it said, he did that was evil in sight Yahweh, but not as the king of Israel before him. It says, against him came up Shalmaneser, the king of Assyria, and Hosea became his servant and gave him presents. And all right, but we'll go right here. It says right here, it said, skip down, it said, in the 9th year Hosea, the king of Syria, took Samaria and carried Israel. All right, so we go Samaria, then say Israel. All right. They refer to Israel, the northern kingdom, and carried Israel away into Assyria and placed them in Halah in the harbor by the Gozan and the city of Medes. All right. Okay. Okay. And then you read 2nd Ezra chapter 13, verse 39 through 48. All right. They tell you how they got here to the Americas, man. All right. And they came here in boats, man. All right, talking about what the hell, why the Most High held, they was on land, why we held the floods still for? If they travel on foot, you niggas stupid, man. All right. All you just do, go what feels good, man. Yeah. Don't you know you risk life when you do drugs? Some of drugs feel good the first time you hit it. You risk your life for dying, man. All right. Just because something feel good on me is right, man. All right. All right, it says right here, and he shall set up an inside of the nation, shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. All right, the outcasts of Israel and the dispersed of Judah. I'll read it again. I'm going to read it over again. Isaiah 11:12, and he shall set up an inside, for the nations shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. What are the four corners of the earth? All right. Going to the Hebrew. All right. So the Hebrew word is for four is arabah, which means four. All right. And then you got corners. Okay, what is kanap? All right, kanap. All right. So the Hebrew word for kanap. Okay. And adds the string specifically a bird, army, wing, garment, bedding, flap of the earth. All right. A quarter, a builder. All right. So it's talking about north, west, east. All right, and south. Okay. To you. All right. To the people that's new in the truth, man. All right. Let's see. Isaiah 43:1. All right, so the Most High talking to Israel says what? It said Isaiah 43:1. But now, thus said Yahweh that created thee, O Jacob. You talking about Israel? He that formed thee, O Israel, fear not. for I have redeemed thee, and I have called thee by thy name, thou art man. So he let you know who he talking to. You skip down the verses. It says right here, it says what? It says, verse 5. All right. It says, fear not, for I am with thee. I will bring thy seed from the east and gather thee from the west. I will say to the north, give up, and to the south, keep not back my son. Bring my sons from far and my daughters from the ends of the earth. All right. So this is the problem. Most High, he's going to deliver to all 12 tribes of Israel for the four corners of the earth, man. All right. So the Northern Kingdom just cannot be just in Africa. All right. That's a false doctrine, man. All right. The Northern Kingdom, the sun can spread throughout the earth, man. It's just that the 12 tribe chart they'll give from Yahweh to Ariel, man. It's talking about the Israelites in the Western Hemisphere. Do it mean the other Israelites around the world are less than? Hell no. All right. Hell no, man. They're our brothers, man. All right. And the let them on down, man. They gonna get their reward, man. All right. Then the 1/3, man, they might not get much as the elect. On the 1/3 in the other countries, man, they might get not much as the elect, man. They gonna get that shine, man. And you damn scholars, man, you gonna be ashamed of the kingdom, man. Like it's in Daniel chapter 12, man. You're gonna be ashamed, man. All right. You're gonna be that nigga. All right. It says, Isaiah 43:5, it says, fear not, for I am with thee. I will bring thy seed from the east, gather thee from the west. I will say to the north, give up, and to the south, keep not back. Bring my sons before my daughters from the ends of the earth. Okay. So let's go right here. See, Psalms. Let's see. 107. All right. It says Psalms 107 verse 1. It says, oh, give thanks unto Yahweh, for he is good, for his mercy endure forever. Let the redeemed of Yahweh say so, whom he had redeemed from the hand of the enemy. All right. And gathered them out of the lands from the east, and from the west, and from the north, and from the south. Okay, man. You can't get around this, man. All right. So the Northern Kingdom just ain't in Africa, man. All right. All right. Let's go to the word quickly, what redeem means. All right. All right. All right. Gah. All right. Gah. All right. All right. So, all right. To be next, to buy back. All right. Avenge, deliver, save. All right. Most High purchases back. All right. All right. All right. He gonna save the elect and 1/3, man. All right. So you Akia, man. That's in the truth, man. It's new. All right. Always come up precept upon precept, line upon line. Here a little, there a little, man. Like it says in Isaiah chapter 28. All right. It says Jeremiah chapter 28 verse. Jeremiah chapter 23 verse 8. It says what? But Yahweh lived was brought up, and which led the seed of the house of Israel. All right. It's talking about all 12 tribes out of the north country, which is talking about America, man. And from all countries where I have driven them, and they should dwell in their own land. All right. So Israel just can't be just the Northern Kingdom. Israel just can't be just in or Samaria. All right, just can't be just in Africa, man. All right, it's bullshit. All right, it's false doctrine, man. Let's see, Jeremiah 3 verse 18. All right, it says what? And it said, in those days, the house of Judah shall walk with the house of Israel. All right. This is all proven that the 12 tribe correct, man. Judah's so-called Negroes, Benjamin, so-called West Indians. All right. And Levi, so-called Haitians, man. And Israel's what? Ephraim, the Taínos, Arawaks of Puerto Rico, and the other islands throughout the Caribbean, except for Dominican Republic, there's Simeon, and the indigenous people, the Taíno Arawaks of Cuba, they're Vanessa. All right. And then all the way down, the rest of the tribes, man. All right, proving that the prophecy in Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 16. Right, the two sticks is talking about the 12 tribe chart, man. All right, it says in those days the house of Judah shall walk with the house of Israel. All right, we're gonna be together, one people, man. So-called Negroes, Latino, Native American, man, gonna be one people again, man. And that's happening every second, man. We unite together, man. All right, you got brothers open accounts in Peru. You got brothers open accounts in Costa Rica. You got brothers, you got camps in Mexico, man. All right, you got camps over there all over the world, man. All right. All right, but period, I'm talking about the camps here in the Western Hemisphere, man. All right, the Northern Kingdom waking up, man. The rest of our brethren around the world waking up too, All right, it says, they shall come together out of the land of Northwest America to the land Israel that I had given for inheritance unto your fathers. All right, so it's another precept, man. So I don't know how. Just read this, man. This is just, you could drown a lot of false doctrine with milk, man. All right. It says James chapter 1 verse 4. It said James, a servant of Yahweh and of the land. It says James, a servant of Yahweh. All right, and Adwan, Yahweh Hamashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad. All right. The 12 tribes which are scattered abroad. And it say the 12 tribes. And it say the 10 tribes scattered just in Africa, man. All right. It said to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. Okay. I mean, it's just stupid, man. All right. Let's go to the curses, man. All right, so we already read earlier, right? In Exodus 19, the whole nation of Israel agreed to follow the covenant, man. Here go Yahweh said, well, what happened to you break that covenant? All right. All right. It says, Deuteronomy 21, it shall come to pass if thou shalt hearken diligently to the voice of Yahweh thy power to observe and do us command, which command this day, that Yahweh thy power set thee on high above all nations on the earth. All right. So go 15. It says what? It says, but it shall come to pass. All right. It shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken to the voice of Yahweh thy power to observe to do all his commandments and statutes which command thee this day, that all the curse shall come upon thee and overtake thee. All right. So it's one of the curses that was going to happen, man. All right. Let's go right here. Deuteronomy 28 verse 64. It says, and it shall come to pass that as Yahweh rejoiced, Slop, I need to read that. It said, Deuteronomy 26:4. It said, Yahweh shall scatter thee among the people from one end of the earth even to the other. And there, it said one end of the earth, all right? Not just Africa, all right? It didn't say the northern kingdom shall be scattered just in Africa and Judah to be scattered all the earth, man. He talking to the whole nation of Israel, man. The whole nation of Israel made a covenant with Yahweh, man. In Exodus chapter 19. All right. So I'm gonna start over again. It said Deuteronomy 26:4. It said Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people from one end of the earth even to the other. And there thou shalt serve the God which neither thou nor fathers had known, even wood or stone. All right. There is under Christianity all the false doctrines, man. that the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are falling, man. It says, right, and among these nations, talking about plural, shall thou find no ease, neither shall the soul thy feet have rest. Talking about slavery, but Yahweh shall give thee a trembling heart and a failing eyes and sorrow of mind. All right. It said among these nations, plural, man. All right. Because the Africa is actually the land of Kem. All right, which means hot, man. All right. So Kem is not the only nation. It's not the only nation in the world, man. All right. You list all these nations, man. You go to Genesis chapter 10. It says what? Genesis chapter 10, verse 12. Now these are the generations, the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, Japhet, until there were sons born after the flood. You see all these nations, man. You see that all the nations came out of Shem, Ham, and Japhet. All right. It said nations, man. All right. So the Northern Kingdom just cannot be just in Africa, man. All right. And the Northern Kingdom, along with the Southern Kingdom, got scattered all over the earth, man. All right. All the curses, man. They fled from the enemies. All right. From fleeing the enemies, man. All right. And slavery, man. That's how the 12 tribes of Israel got scattered, man. All right. Fleeing from persecution and slavery. All right. So I'm going to end it right here. Shalom.